Where did my ID go? Oh, there it is. We do not need magic to change the world. We carry all the power inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine better. This might sound like a quote from somebody famous, like a politician or maybe an actor, but it certainly doesn't sound like it would be from an author of children's books. But it's in fact from J.K. Rowling, who wrote the Harry Potter series.
Hey, boy.
On June 26, 1997, the first Harry Potter book was published in England at a small publishing company called Bloomsbury. It sold surprisingly well for a children's book, and Rowling made enough money off of it to start writing full-time, which she couldn't do before, and that's why it took her 10 years to completely write the first book. Although it did surprisingly well, it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. But it wasn't until the third book that the world went completely insane, was the answer a publisher gave when asked how long until the Harry Potter books gained crazy popularity. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which was the third book in the Harry Potter series, was the fastest-selling book ever in the UK, a record only beaten until when the fourth book came out. With each book of the series that was released, that record was beaten. It was astonishing to many how well Rowling did with the book series. It's gained over 100 different awards, and Rowling has built a franchise worth over $15 billion, which is still going strong, off of what originally was children's books. In 2001, a year after the book The Prisoner of Azkaban was released, the first Harry Potter movie was released. It boosted the sales for an already popular franchise to new heights, and to date, the movie franchise has made over $6.5 billion. Besides the books and movies, there are several Harry Potter-themed attractions throughout the world. Theme parks in Orlando, LA, and Europe have made several $billion. You can ride a broomstick and see the Hogwarts castle up close and personal if you tour the set in Europe. The Harry Potter World in Orlando was opened in June 2010, shortly followed by one in LA, which was opened in 2012. Several locations of Scotland have been turned into major tourist attractions, such as the Elephant Cafe, where J.K. Rowling wrote the first Harry Potter book, or Glencoe, which was used as backdrop for several of the movie scenes. Also, in England, there's a Harry Potter-themed hotel where you can sit down and watch any of the movies or read any of the books, because every room has them stocked. These are just some pictures of the theme park in Orlando. Of course, amid the popularity, controversy has come out about the books and still remains. The whole franchise, honestly started getting out of hand. People would line up for days or even weeks for the next movie or the next book whenever they were still coming out. An obsession started in the world that is still not ended. According to the American Library Association, Harry Potter has become one of the most frequently challenged books and has been banned in several states. Oh, I didn't mean to go that far. In some states, like New Mexico, people have taken to the streets and have quoted religion as an excuse to burn the books, stating that it's filled with dark magic. Many people believe that the Rowling actually created the books as an intention to brainwash children and the next generation, and a lot of people believe she has succeeded with how popular the books and the movies have been. Amid it all, Rowling has responded with humor, tweeting out several sarcastic things to people who said that they intend to burn her books because they are filled with dark things. Not just a societal impact, but a cultural impact have happened because of the Harry Potter series. Researchers from universities in England did several tests on students, making them read a passage from the Harry Potter book, asking them the same question before and after they read the passage, and seeing how they responded. They found that the Harry Potter books can increase kindness and openness in people who have read them, and may explain why a lot of people in the younger generation who have read the Harry Potter books lean more towards a liberal mindset. People have started naming their kids after Harry Potter characters because of the popularity of the books and the movies. And for many, Harry Potter was their childhood, and they still go back to it. Harry Potter still remains a very big franchise, still going strong. In 2016, Rowling released the play adaptation to what happens to the children of the main characters in the main Harry Potter series, called The Cursed Child. It's been almost 10 years since the last Harry Potter book came out, and over 6 years since the last movie came out, and yet Rowling still continues to rake in millions of dollars a year. Because of that, people have said that the reason she released The Cursed Child was just to get more money, and a lot of bad reviews came out. At the Cursed Child Gala, Rowling has said that she's done with the Harry Potter universe, and that there will be no more book releases, no more movie releases, and nothing new coming out about it. We don't know if we believe her. Potter fans around the world say that they don't, because she said that before and she still continues to release new things. One thing is obvious though, if Rowling continues to release new things about Harry Potter, like a new movie or a new book, that there will be millions of fans around the world waiting to buy it from her. It's like Rowling always says, whether you come back by page or screen, Hogwarts will always be there to welcome you home. And millions of people still hold true to that.